I want to read this to you guys from Living in the Light because it resonated really strongly with me. For example, if your primary selves is power and you are very identified with being strong, competent, and independent, it is very likely that you have disowned your vulnerable side, the part of you that feels dependent on others and has needs for love and support. From the point of view of your power primary self, your vulnerable side might seem disgusting and way too dangerous to show to the world for fear of being hurt. You might be completely unconscious of having a vulnerable side, or you might be aware of it but not want others to see it for fear of their judgment. Strangely, you will find that you are constantly attracting vulnerable people into your life, and you may at times feel very judgmental towards them for being so weak. The truth is that you need to become aware of and accept your vulnerable side. Without doing so, you are limited to your ability to experience true intimacy and closeness with others. Vulnerability is an essential piece of the human experience. Life has an amazing way of confronting us with and reflecting to us the exact energies that we need to discover within ourselves and integrate into our lives. This happens throughout our dreams, where we're often shown symbolically the relationships between our primary selves and disowned selves. It happens constantly in our relationships, where others reflect to us the various different selves within us. Our imbalances show up in every area of our lives, from our health to our finances. How do we become conscious of the many selves within and bring them into balance in our lives? The first and most important step is to begin to recognize and become aware of our primary selves. What qualities and energies are you most identified with? Can you begin to notice the selves within you that automatically make most of your decisions and run your life? We want to honor and appreciate our primary selves for how much they've done for us, while separating a bit from being totally identified with them. As soon as we become conscious of them as energies within us rather than who we are beginning to develop what is called aware ego. Aware ego is the ability to recognize and hold all the different selves within us so that we can have the conscious choice about which ones we bring through at any given moment. Once we have some awareness in relation to our primary selves, the disowned selves start to come forth. The primary selves usually remain our strongest qualities, but we begin to feel more balanced and our lives begin to work better as we begin to integrate the energy from previously disowned selves. The detachment from the primary selves, the development of aware ego, and the acknowledgement of the disowned selves is a gradual process that happens over a lifetime. Every step we take in this process, however, can make a big difference in our lives. I am not very good at being vulnerable, but I do attract a lot of vulnerable people into my life, and that is a sign for me that I need to be integrating my vulnerable side a little bit more. But I'm really liking this book, Living in the Light by Shakti Gawain, and I really like saying her name too because it's fun. So you guys should get this book, read it. It teaches you how to use your intuition.